Have you ever struggled with a problem for days and then the solution suddenly crashes into your brain at the middle of the night? We've all had this moment. But where do they come from? And can we even rely on them? This isn't just a modern mystery. This is an ancient debate splits Chinese Buddhism into two: Sudden Enlightenment versus Gradual Enlightenment. We can think of Sudden Enlightenment like a lightning strike. It's a flash of insight changes everything at once. This idea also shows up in Western psychology. Psychologist Wolfgang Kohler ran a famous experiment. A banana was hung out of reach, and some boxes were placed on the floor. The chimp didn't slowly learn by mistakes. It suddenly saw the solution and stacked the boxes to reach it. That's an aha moment. That's what we call dunwu, the sudden enlightenment. But for most of us, life isn't just about waiting for a lightning to strike. It's about the slow climb. Gradual enlightenment, jianwu, is the unsexy truth of growth. It comes from study, practice, and repetition. This is why we all go to school instead of waiting for the answers fall from the sky. So, which one is real? Is that 3M insight genuine or just the result of slow practice over time? This isn't just a question for modern psychology. In philosophy, ancient China already had a great debate on that. That debate took place between two students of the same master, Shen Xiu and Hui Nen. Shen Xiu taught the gradual path. The mirror gathers dust, so wipe it every day. His point was simple: wisdom grows little by little as we keep cleaning our minds. Hui Nen argued for the sudden path. The mirror was never dusty at all. For him, wisdom is already inside us. We just need to wake up and see it. In the end, it was Hui Nen's view that spread across China. From his time onward, Chinese Buddhism grew so influential. In fact, in China, Chan almost became the very name of Buddhism itself. But why? That's because Chinese culture was the perfect soil for this idea. China's two great native psychologists are Confucianism and Daoism, and at that time, Chinese Buddhism fit perfectly with both. Confucianism suggests human nature is innately good. We don't need to build goodness, we need to uncover what's already there. Daoism says the Tao is inherent in everything. We can't learn it from a book. We can only experience it directly. Together, they create a powerful idea. The truth is not just out there, it's also in here. This inward-looking way of thinking later flowed back, and Chinese Buddhism even shaped Confucianism and Daoism in return. Together, these three traditions kept influencing Chinese thought right up to today. And here's why I count Buddhism as part of Chinese philosophy. The Buddhism I'm talking about is not the original form. It's the Buddhism adapted to Chinese needs, and it's different from its earliest version. Even though Chinese Buddhism celebrated sudden enlightenment, that doesn't mean people in mainland of China ever stopped learning. In practice, the two paths often worked hand in hand. Sudden enlightenment carried a more philosophical, even spiritual label. Gradual enlightenment showed up more in daily study and practice, without the label of Buddhism. But in Tibet, the situation turned out quite different. In ancient Tibet, a great debate was held under the empire, and that debate decided the form of Tibetan Buddhism. From then on, it followed the gradual path to enlightenment. This is why Western culture found Tibetan Buddhism easier to accept. They both share the idea of progress through systematic learning, and both see the path as one of science and philosophy. Somebody says that sudden enlightenment is really the build-up of gradual practice. Quantity turns into quality. The others believe that it's just a mysterious moment that comes out of nowhere. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm Little Bamboo Yayue. I want to share these ideas with you in my own voice. If you'd like to hear more about Chinese philosophy, subscribe and stay connected. See you.